Hey guys, it's Gozzler back with another Pokemon Black and White Wi-Fi battle. This is an RU match I had against the DarthChocoboz from the Pokemon TPX Zat. Alright, so let's get right into it. He's going to lead off with Scolipede. I'm going to lead off with Archeops. He's going to do a not unreasonable but not very effective first turn prediction, and he's going to go into his Jump Puff, which is going to get taken out by a Flying Gem powered Acrobatics to the face. God damn it. Sorry, I didn't do that very well, but that's okay. That's not what we're here to do. We're here to do some Pokemon battles. We're not here to make fun of Ray William Johnson's videos. So, Jump Puff's out of the way. That's good. I know that guy can be annoying as hell. It's super fast. It gets Sleep Powder. It's just a pain in the ass to deal with. He's going to go into his Slowking. I think it's physically bulky, or especially bulky. I don't know. I didn't hit it with any special attacks this particular match. But it does have that regeneration ability, which is a pain in the ass. So I'm going to hit him with a U-turn and go into Cofagrigus to take a Surf. This Cofagrigus is a pretty cool set. I initially made it to go with my Slacking for RU, so hopefully switch it into a physical hit, which it can take all day, every day. The opponent will get the Mummy, switch into Slacking, hopefully be able to outspeed, hit it with another physical hit, and get the Mummy back, relieving myself of the Traunt ability, and if that fails, I have Giga Impact on Slacking, so I can just Giga Impact, Giga Impact, Giga Impact, and it's somewhat of a bulky set, so it can take a couple hits too. So he's going out to his Smeargle after getting scared out by a Shadow Ball from Cofagrigus. So it was a good switch on his part, good play. Unfortunately, I predicted that, and I was able to work my way past it. Now, I don't want to get spored on Cofagrigus because that set has Haze, Disable, Shadow Ball, and Will-O-Wisp, and I figured this is going to be a Belly Drum set, maybe going out to Scolipede or another guy he had on his team. I don't really remember from the team viewer. And I figured if I could sack somebody for Spore, that it would probably be Rhyolite. Now that I think about it, I really should have done that to Archeops, but that's okay. Hindsight's hindsight. It's too late for that now. So I figured this is going to be, like I said, a Belly Drum set, but I see after burn damage, he's not going to have enough to do a Belly Drum, so I'm kind of worried about what he's going to do. I don't even know if it's a Belly Drum set, and if it is, that's great. It's totally crippled and useless now. But he ends up going to be a sub U-turn, or not U-turn, a sub Ingrain set, which is really good. It helps him out a lot in this particular match. I guess earlier, now that I think about it and see how his teams operated, I don't think he predicted an earthquake or something like that. I'm pretty sure he just wanted to keep his Scolipede alive, because it seems like this team is basically built around getting all your opponents toxic and then going out to Maractus or his Licky and basically just stalling out, because his particular Maractus and Licky are both really cool sets that are really bulky and really hard to deal with, especially for Pokemon's toxic. And there are a lot of guys in RU that are easy setup sweepers, so I don't think it would work that well against one of those guys. He doesn't have anything to Will-O-Wisp, so if I had one of those guys, I could have easily taken this opportunity to set up a Swords Dance or two and just sweep, but unfortunately I don't carry one of those guys, and it's going to be a pretty close game. Guys, I go through a lot of battles almost every day. I go through both, on average 5 or 6, because there are sometimes where I just get tired of it and I want to take a day or two off, just put the game down, so I play something else, or clean up, or try to do something else, go outside, go fishing or something, just give it a break, and then hopefully something will inspire me to make a new team, because a lot of the guys that I battle are the same people, so they usually know what I'm at. So if I get a new team, I can usually do alright with it for a day or two, and then people figure it out, and then I don't do so well. But this goes on for like 6 or 7 turns, and it's pretty much all the same shit. So what did I want to talk about? There was something in particular that I wanted to talk to you guys about. Some sets that I wanted to go over. but I forget, so we're just gonna have to keep watching the battle and listen to me talk and babble about nonsense. Lately, I have been playing a lot of PlayStation 1. I came across the EPSXE emulator. Works very well. There's easy steps to find it online. There's a tutorial page dedicated just to that emulator. It's great. It has all the plugins and stuff you need available there. It's not complicated at all, despite what people say. If you need help, message me and I'll see what I can do to get it set up for you. Sometimes a lot of the files that you get for games are in weird formats, but there are tools available to you to change the format of games into another format that works with EPSXE emulator. Alright, so I'm trying to play a lot more RU matches because I'm just sick and tired of weather, and I just, it's great. I like weather abusing. It's fun, it's easy. I mean, who doesn't like winning, right? But it's just it gets boring, especially if you see like every single team has a Tyranitar or a Politoed on it. I haven't been seeing Sun that much lately. It's easily outclassed by Rain and Sand, solely because nothing that gets a speed boost from the Sun gets stabbed, so there are no, like, if there was a Fire Grass poke that got Chlorophyll, it would easily be Ubers, just because stab boosted fire move with Chlorophyll, that's almost unstoppable. That's like Swift Swimming Kingdra. It's ridiculous. But because I've been playing RU, I've noticed that a lot of people have been using a lot of old school 4th gen weather teams, which pisses me off because I see a lot of Kabutops, I see a lot of Kingdras, and a Swift Swimming Kingdra with even just one Dragon Dance is so hard to stop if you're not prepared for it. It can easily tear through your entire team. So here, I'm in with Hitmonlee. I go for a Blaze Kick. He protects. I go for another Blaze Kick. He seeds me. I don't want to stay in to take seed damage. I know he's going to protect again, so I'm going to switch out into Arceops. And it turns out to be a better play because then he doesn't get any more recovery. I don't have to fear missing a Blaze Kick. Just all that good stuff. So I just go for the safe switch into Arceops because I know he's going to protect and basically sack his Maractus. It can still be used effectively at this point, but it's just at such a low health that it'll be hard for it to get any recovery, especially now that he doesn't have Leech Seed. All he has is Leftovers and Ingrain, and I can easily take it out from here with any of my attacks as I am at full health. So I'm just going to go for an Acrobatics and hopefully U-turn on whatever he brings in. I'm pretty sure he's going to go out to Slowking and scare me out with the Surf, but I'm going to U-turn and go back in to something and sack something for the Surf. And let's see how that plays out. So this Slowking has Regeneration, which is a wicked ability for Slowking to have. It definitely beats Own Tempo, I think was the other one where he can't get confused. I'd much rather get health back on a switch than nullify the effects of confusion. So I'm going into Manectric to take him out with a Thunderbolt, but he sees that coming nicely and switches into, I think he sacks his Smeargle for the Thunderbolt here. It's a good play. He gets a free switch in on something that can easily counter Manectric. And now he also gets regeneration recovery from Slowking, so that's all good. Excellent play. Smeargle can't do anything anymore. I still have a Pokemon asleep. It's useless. So it was excellent play on his part. Now normally I run a Air Balloon set on this Manectric, but I find that I haven't been getting enough damage, so I switched it up for Life Orb. And this is actually one of the spots where it would have been awesome for me to have a Life Orb, because I would have been able to take the Scolipede out with a Flamethrower, no problem, but instead it lives with maybe 2 to 3 smidgens of health. I don't know, you're going to have to ask MBZ how many smidgens that is. I think it's 3 smidgens, but that's just me. So The basis of his team, I think I said before, was to get the Toxic Spikes up with Scolipede and stall with Maractus and Licky Licky. Excellent set. You'll see later on, the Licky Licky set that he has is really unique. It's really cool. I like it. I want to use one for myself, but I don't want to copy his style. I think he's especially bulky. Instead of physically bulky, he might be like max HP and then split maybe 158 special defense, 100 defense. I don't know. I didn't ask him what his EV spread was. So he's going to wish up. I'm going to go with the flamethrower just to try to get a burn because I don't know what set it is. If it's an S-Toss set, it doesn't matter. But he ends up having Whirlpool, and I was like, oh, that's cool. Now I can't switch out. That's a wicked build, especially if you have Toxic Spike support. So he can wish up, protect, Whirlpool me so I can't switch. And I don't know I forget what his other move is. Wish, protect, Whirlpool, and knock off. Knock off is his other move. It's an excellent set. So I can't get any HP recovery. I can't switch. I'm toxic. That can't kill him. Excellent set. Love it. Especially paired with Maractus and the Ingrain on Smeargle support. I think Jumpluff was going to be a huge support, like a huge foundation for his team. It sucks for him that he got it taken out so early. I don't know what it was based on. I'd imagine it'd have Sleep Powder, but he's got Spore on the Smeargle and the Sleep Claws, so I don't know if it had... I don't know what it had. I didn't talk to him about it after the battle was done. We did talk a little bit after the battle was done. He's actually a really cool guy, so if you guys want to, go check out his channel. He's got a lot of cool battles in there. He battles a lot of good guys. Like I said, it's DarthChocoboz. I'll put a link in his description to the video once I'm done uploading it. And again, I met him at the Pokemon Chat or the TPX chat, or whatever you want to call it. I've wanted to have a battle with him for a while because I saw him battle the Killer Nacho, and he did really well in that match. But anyways, he's a good battler, makes a lot of really cool sets, at least two of which that I'd never seen. So it's really good. I like it. That Slowking, I'm probably gonna steal. Maybe not. I'm probably just gonna make a Slowking with regeneration on it, just because I have a team that I have in mind that I actually need to go make after this video, and I've want to get to it, but this is the third time I've tried to narrate this match and I keep messing up, but that's okay. I decided that I don't care about it anymore. It's a long match. I still have around turn 29 out of 42, so we still have 13 turns to go, but that's okay. This particular Sableye set is one of my favorites. It's become one of my most reliable guys, but unfortunately, because it's a prankster set, it's unreleased, and thus I cannot use it without asking permission, and asking permission is lame, because then you know what I have, and how it works, and it's just... I don't like having to ask permission to use a Pokemon, but on the other hand, I do understand that it is unreleased, thus naturally unattainable, thus illegal, thus unfair, which is... I understand, I get it. That's why I stopped using it. It pains me to not use it because I love it so much. It's awesome. This Rhydon is actually another one of my favorite guys. The Violet Rhydon is huge. I use it on my Sand team. It's almost unstoppable. It is just absolutely ridiculous with the Violet and the Sand getting 4 times special defense. It's awesome, especially with some special defense invested. You end up going with like... I don't have any defense invested, I don't think. I don't remember my EV spread, but I know it was max HP, like 58 attack, and the rest in defense and special defense. I don't remember offhand, I'm sorry. So here I wanted to go for the acrobatics and the U-turn. I was really hoping the acrobatics can take it out, and if it didn't, that he'd go for a nasty plot. I've seen a lot of Nasty Plot Slowking sets. That's what mine does. It works really well on a Trick Room team. I can set up just one Nasty Plot and Surfing Psychic, whatever comes in. It's almost perfect coverage. So I get 2 stab moves that are going before you with no priority that is going to be able to take me out in one shot. So it's great. I like that set as well. So here's where the battle gets stally. It's like Joseph Stalin. That's a good name for a Pokemon. I should name a Pokemon J. Stalin. I'm gonna do that today. Anyways, moving on. So it's basically going to be a Star War between Licky Licky and Sableye, and it wouldn't have happened this way if I didn't miss that fucking Will-O-Wisp. That Will-O-Wisp miss was huge. It didn't really affect the outcome of the battle, just how long it took to get to that outcome. Because I'm going to hit him with the Will-O-Wisp this time, and he's going to get me with the Whirlpool, and now I can't switch out. I wanted to go into Hitmonlee and just close combat his face. He's got nothing that can kill me with this Licky Licky. My Hitmonlee is extremely specially defensive. The only other move he has is Knockoff, which is resisted and physical. I doubt he has any attack investment at all in this Licky Licky. It's probably all HP and defense. Don't get me wrong, it's a good set. It's a good Trapper set. It's what it's supposed to do. But Hitmonlee could have been able to take it out in 2 close combats because I have an awful lot of attack investment as well. Plus, it's adamant nature. It's not max attack or max speed. I think it's I think it's max special defense, like 158 speed and 100 attack adamant. I don't remember. I'll have to look and save the build, but it doesn't really work out that well. I'm probably gonna have to go for max speed even with Unburden. It still gets outsped by a lot of things. So what I was thinking about doing was going Jolly, max speed, max attack, and giving it like a fighting gem or something like that, or even a fire gem, because I love Blaze Kick. I find that I need it more often than I do with close combat. Plus, I hate the defense drops on close combat. It makes Hitmonlee so frail. It can get taken out with a Mach Punch after a defense drop. So yeah, this is going to go on for another 6 turns. But that's okay. I end up... I didn't think about it until the battle was over that I could have just kept using Substitute, or just used a Substitute and stopped using Whirlpool or Recover just so I could die, so I could switch into Hitmonlee. I didn't even really think about that until after, so it's going to cause a long battle for a long narration. Normally, even with Star Wars that I've had in the past, I usually don't get a battle that's over 35 turns. This one's 42 turns. It's not an awful lot. I have had battles that have gone up to like 75, 80 turns. It's just absolutely ridiculous. Toxic, stalling, recovery, the aromatherapy, just awful. I mean, good matches, but too many switches, too many predictions. Just, it's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. I was screwing around the other day. I do a lot of experimenting to try to find what works in what situations, even if it costs me a loss. It don't really matter. Like the other day, I brought 6 walls. I brought like Deoxys Defense, Ferrothorn, Cress. Fuck, what else did I bring? I don't even remember. Like Claydol and 2 others. I think it was like specially defensive Ludicolo, and I think I brought Rhydon again with no sand. I don't remember, but the battle was close. It turns out the best special wall I have is unfortunately Deoxys Defense. So I need to change the moveset on him because the one I have does not have any attacks. It's just Toxic, Spikes, Rocks, and Recover. So I'm going to need to change the set on that one. It's got like 460 special defense, which is awesome. I'm probably going to put him on my new team that I'm going to make today. I try to make a new team every week. I've been making a lot of Pokemon for my friends, though. A lot of my old 4th gen buddies that don't have like an action replay or an ace card or anything like that. I like to try to help them out. They helped me out in the past. I thought it was only fair. So I'm pretty sure now I'm going to go with the Substitute and just kill myself off. And I'm going to bring in Hitmonlee. And actually, at this stage of the battle, he was telling me that he had to go, and I was like, fine, that's fine. I was just gonna revenge kill you with Hitmonlee anyway. He's like, yeah, I know, but I didn't want to run, so I'm gonna bring in Hitmonlee, and he's gonna run. Unless you guys really, really wanted to see the animation of a close combat, then it's not really a big deal. So it was a good game, DarthChocoboz. It was a close 1-0, long-ass match. I'm looking forward to battling you again in the future. Maybe on a different tier. Who knows? Anyways, that's it for today, guys. I might try to find some more time tomorrow afternoon or maybe even later tonight and upload a battle from the tournament that I'm going to have in about 2 hours. So thank you for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you guys in the future. Alright, thanks.